Alright, so 49 times 2 is 98. Okay, when you do letters, they have to be even. So what's the even number that goes with 3? X squared and an X, right? 2 and 1 still gives me 3. Y to the 6 is already even, so he comes out as what? What's the square root of y to the 6? Y cubed. Y to the 3rd. Very good. Now it's going to be temperamental. Hold on. So what does 49 come out as? 7. And what does x squared come out as? Just an x. There you go. Don't forget your y to the 3rd. And then let's see, that leaves me with 2x on the inside. There you go. Alright, let's talk about some factoring. Put your grades in yesterday, about 8:30 last night. Some of you may not have seen them. May have seen them this morning. We are going to do factoring from now until May, because you have to know how to factor, guys, okay? So some of you are going to be sick of factoring by the time we're done. We're going to put at least one, because y'all are okay, like, if we're just doing one type of problem, but when I throw all kinds of different stuff at you, it's like you completely freeze and you forget how to do everything. So we're just going to throw a random one on here every once in a while. First thing you look for is a GCF. Do these have a GCF? No, they do not. Okay, a lot of us got points just because you didn't find the GCF first, okay? So you didn't simplify it. So now you got to find factors of 4, 1 and 4, 2 and 2, and factors of 25. Y'all okay so far? Alright, and I'm trying to get to negative 15. So which ones do you want to do?
1 and 4.
Want to do 1 and 4? Okay.
Wait, you do either one.
It really doesn't matter. You're trying to, if it's wrong, you just erase it and do another one.
Okay.
Alright, what do you want to do with the 25s?
5.
You do 5 and 5? Okay, well those are easy because it's the same number, so it doesn't really matter where I put them. Alright, so let's check it, because a lot of you aren't checking them. What's 5 times 4? 20. And what's 5 times 1?
5.
Alright. Will 20 and 5 give me negative 15?
Yes.
How?
-20.
Negative 20, positive 5. Perfect. Okay, so now you have to ask yourself, how did I get the 20? Because that's where my negative sign goes.
4 times
4 times what?
5.
5. There you go. 4 times 5. This means negative. That means this one's got to be plus. Check your last just to make sure. What's 5 times negative 5? Negative 25, which is what I needed, okay? Alright, what about number 3? What's negative 18 divided by 9? And where's that negative 2 go? Top or bottom? Top. Alright, what about your W's? When you divide the bases, what do you do to the exponents? And 7 minus 4 is 3. Where does that W to the 3 go? Where the biggest one is. Very nice. And this is an x to the 1. Do it so it's positive. Don't do 1 minus 6. Do 6 minus 1, which is 5. Where's that x to the 5 go? Where the biggest x was. Very good. Very good. Can't touch the 3 and the 5 because they don't have the same letter. Y'all okay? Alright, number 4 is back from the very first unit that we ever did in this class. It was from functions. So for the function h of x equals 3x plus 1, what is h of 4? What does this tell me to do? Plug it in. There you go. And what's 3 times 4?
12.
And then plus 1?
13.
Beautiful. So when they do the ACT, I get really bored because I have to stare at y'all for like 4 hours and I literally cannot do anything else. So like I walk around and pick problems out and do them in my head just to give me something to do. They have these on here lots of times. Almost every single time I've given the ACT, there's been one problem like this, at least. So it's a really easy problem. So just make sure you know how to do those because they're easy. Alright, what about number 5? What you got? Let's see. So if you're going to charge $45 per hour, is that 45 going to change versus how many hours you work? Or is it always going to be 45? depending on how many hours you get, right? If it changes, guys, that's why we use letters. That's why we use an X. So it's 45X. Then it literally tells you what to do next. What does it say? Plus 30. If 30 is a flat rate, should it just be 30 or should it be 30X? Just 30 because it ain't changing. All right, and then it says how much will it be for your total bill to be $210. So you move the 30 to find X. And that'd be, what, 180? Divide, and that is 3, 4. Yep. There you go. Y'all good? Got lost? Alrighty. Put your bell ringers up. And we finished all of our notes yesterday, correct? Alrighty. So here's what we're gonna do. I did post it, but it didn't go apparently. So the key is up there on the clip on the board, and I'm gonna try to post it one more time. I don't know if I just probably didn't hit something right. Now today, what you need to focus on today is this page 29, okay? This is what we've been doing. Is complete the square, quadratic formula, find the determinants, vertex form, graphing, and transformations, okay? All that stuff. Then tomorrow, we're going to review again tomorrow, but we're going to do the old study guide. I've got a clean copy of the old study guide for you, so we can go through and say, okay, this is what you need to remember how to do. This is what you need to know how to do for this test. Does that make sense? Because this test is cumulative. Everybody okay? Alright, so get in your groups, work together, get your notes, ask me questions, and when I call your name, come grab your bell ringer test and your complete the square quiz. When I call your name. Who's that?